as you wake up next to one of these dragons.
Ooh.
And it looks at you and says, it tilts its head and says, "Hello there. What can I do for you?"
Man, I've been waiting for this opportunity forever. Do dragons fart fire?
Ah, wise guy, huh?
I think that depends on the type of dragon. I am not that kind of dragon.
Man, I thought you went to college.
Not all dragons go to college. You're quite a free thinker and, well, let's just say an artist in your own sort of way.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the talking.
My name is, Casca. And I would like to propose a gift to you.
Go on.
You are very young and very creative and have a spirits that cannot be dimmed. I sense great things for you in the future. But
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
all true.
But right now you are alone. I'd like to provide you with a friend. Last time on Secrets of Monster Island, our monster hunters had ventured into the Feywild looking for a creature that was messing with the Healing Lagoon. Along the way, they fought a creature with a arm mouth that Yodelay now has the sword of, which works as a +3 longsword. As they had taken a short rest, I believe, you all were approached by a dark figure wearing these nice clothes, appear to be all black, and Yuri popped a warning shot at him and he just appeared to keep on walking. He claimed himself to be a friend and had even recognized you all, especially, he pointed out, especially Yuri, and had said that he had come with a deal and had explained that you might not make it back in time to go through the portal before it closes. So he offered you a deal to teleport him, or teleport you all. And Yodelay was, everyone was kind of hesitant, but Yodelay was very much not on board. But you all decided to go through with it anyways. And so the creature had snapped his fingers. And what you guys see is this necrotic energy surrounding you as Blackstorm. Maybe a wisdom saving throw.
Well, if it goes like every other wisdom saving throw I've made, I'll probably fail this. Hey, 25.
Okay.
There you go.
So you feel this like a headache in your head, but it passes, and all of a sudden this vision comes to you as you see standing in front of you amid a body of what appear to be giant-like creatures, holding a bloodied axe. Appears to be this dark, shadowy figure standing before you. And he says, "Ah, so you are the last brave soul of these knights." Make your death swift. And he pulls out the axe. It appears to come down at you. And he stops for a moment and says, "What do you mean, master?" And you don't hear anything other than that. He just appears to be his voice. Something appears to be talking to him. And he says, "Fine, I'll let this one live to go warn all the others." And make me a nature check.
Can I guidance myself during this dream?
I'd say so.
Okay, cool. I'll add a D4 to this.
Okay.
Not that it's gonna matter. I'm not even gonna roll that d4. That's a 2.
2. You have no idea what's going on.
That makes total sense. I'm lost.
Eventually your vision fades. And you see standing in front of you this, it appeared to look like the dead creatures as well, that were dead on the ground. And the creature looks at you and you realize that you're actually in your body now. The creature looks at you and says, "Do you know where my prince is?"
One that was trying to eat a magic item said this.
No, this appears to be a different figure. Very tall figure. This dark skin.
Oh, the one that came walking up to us last time?
No, this appears to be
that
someone
knows all
new.
our names?
No, this is someone new.
We've now appeared basically at the Healing Lagoons area inside this mirror Feywild.
Yes,
and this creature's there with a bunch of bodies around him.
But it appears that Alaxador is having... No, basically, Alaxador, you're having a dream sequence.
Oh, it's a dream sequence again?
Yeah. Another one.
Inception.
Oh. I look at the creature and go, who do you call your prince?
He would be of small stature. Smaller than you. Amphibian looks.
Well, I mean, and my first thought was instantly to Yuri, but that sounds more like Arlube.
Arlube. Can you describe Arlube to me?
He's about yay high, reptilian, amphibian-esque. One might call him a frogman.
Do you mind telling me which island you are on?
Can I make an insight check?
I mean, insight check, yeah.
With the guidance. That is going to be a 25.
25. He appears to be pretty truthful and honest about his intentions. It's still kind of weird that it's a gigantic man, if that makes any sense, asking for him. But, yeah. That's what you get from him.
So then I would attempt to, in his mind, as I'm trying to glean any insight from him, I will tell him that we are on which island we're on.
Okay.
The one inhabited by the turtles and the lizards.
He says, "Listen, right now I'm dealing with a lot of things, but I will provide you with a gift. You specifically." And you see him on a stone about his palm size, so very big compared to you. He appears to write down, and you see this sigil on it, and he says, "This will teach you the ways of my kind, at least to get you started, and it will provide you with some abilities."
Nice.
So you will now have access to, well, you will now have availability to learn the ways of giant kind.
I reach forward a hand for the tablet, I guess, that he's offering.
Yeah, and you reach forward, and he kind of just sets it on the ground right next to you, because this thing would probably just crush your hands. And he explains, "I will try to find you as soon as I can, but keep the prince safe."
Keep it secret, keep it hidden.
And that's your vision.
As I feel like the vision fades. It's like, wait, what do I call you?
And then it just fades before he can say anything.
Yeah.
Arlen,
Yes.
you have a dream as well. 50 years ago, Arlen. 50 years ago, you find yourself young. I think probably about the same size, because I believe that elves mature bodily like at the same age as humans, so you're about the same size.
Yeah.
But mentally, you're younger. And you see this man, with, of your tribe, not of your tribe, but of your monastery, look over at you. He appears to be wearing these robes and appears to have a staff, and he looks over at you and he says, "Take care, young Arlen."
Oh, are you leaving?
Yes, I have been called to assist in matters on other islands and explore.
When will you be back?
Hopefully in about a few months to a year's time. I'll at least try to visit if everything goes as planned. But yeah. And make me a history check.
22, not 20.
So the staff he has on him, you recognize it. As clearly this was his staff originally, if he had it by this point. But you realize that Cole Kindleheart and Ignition Kindleheart had the same staff as he does now.
Huh. Okay.
So they somehow got a hold of the staff, and with your history check, I'd be able to tell that this was the monster hunter of your monastery, the original monster hunter. Clearly saying goodbye to you 50 years ago. So anything you want to say, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What is his name?
Give me 1 second. Have it written down really far back. Doran Nightstone. Dorren.
All right. That's it. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything else I wanted to check.
Yodelay, you have an interesting dream. It is a dream of you appear to be bedding down for the night, very young, before you even manifested your echo. And your father is telling you a story about how there used to be about a dozen or so dragons that used to take care of the area and the entire land, until long ago they decided to drift away from society. And he tells you the story, and you drift off into sleep as you wake up next to one of these dragons.
Ooh.
And it looks at you and says, it tilts its head and says, "Hello there. What can I do for you?"
Man, I've been waiting for this opportunity forever. Do dragons fart fire?
Ah, wise guy, huh?
I think that depends on the type of dragon. I am not that kind of dragon.
Man, I thought you went to college.
Not all dragons go to college. You're quite a free thinker and, well, let's just say an artist in your own sort of way.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the talking.
My name is, Casca. And I would like to propose a gift to you.
Go on.
You are very young and very creative and have a spirits that cannot be dimmed. I sense great things for you in the future. But
Yeah,
Right
that's all
now-
true.
right now you are alone. I'd like to provide you with a friend.
I mean, it's hard to find someone as awesome as me to hang out with, so.
Well, let's just say he'll be as awesome as you are.
Oh, well, there we go.
Right, well, I ask for nothing in return other than you be you. And never stop being you.
Oh, that's my finishing move.
I hope to meet you someday in the future, Yodelay.
Yeah, probably.
But you probably won't remember this dream after it fades. At least not
Well-
for a while.
All relationships end in tragedy, so there we go.
Right? And your dream slowly fades. And Yuri, you're the final one. As you appear to be walking up, you appear to be in a desert, walking up to a cabin. The door swung open. What would you like to do?
I enter the door.
Okay. So as you do that, a sense of dread fills you as you see on the floor two young people appear to be bloodied, at least hurt. Can't quite tell if they're dead or not. And another humanoid figure who appears to be older, about the same age as you. And as you look, for some reason you get this sense of dread, of fear, and as you look around and see that they are bloodied and damaged and maybe even dead, you see creatures running at you, and your fear turns into anger at these creatures. And then your vision slowly fades as you all find yourselves in the town, or the Healing Lagoon, almost in the same exact spot where not the exact same spot, but around the corner of where the mayor's house is. But instead of the Healing Lagoon that you're normally used to, what you see appears to be a giant pyramid floating on the water.
Oh, this is what we're looking for, right?
Yeah, and you
Okay.
are all back together now by this point.
Okay.
And Arlub also looks over and says, "Did you guys have the same vision that I did?"
What was yours, Arlube?
Well, I don't know how to explain it, but my people were being attacked by something. I don't know what, and there was nothing I could do. I don't remember much from it.
No, I don't think I had that dream.
Oh.
Do you worry that your people have been attacked?
I didn't even know I had other people. Whenever I met you guys was the last thing I remember. Or the latest thing in my memory I remember. I woke up.
Well, I mean, we'll always be your people, Arlu. I mean, we're,
yeah.
we're
Like
your
a bit of bad
family.
soup.
But we're talking about your
Like
froggy
other
friends.
other frogs, other grung.
Okay.
And he basically says, I don't remember anything. The first thing I remember was waking up in Rivermouth.
That makes two of us. Okay, so no, but trust me when I say this, Arlube. If that is to come true, we will help to save your people.
And he shakes his head and he says, thank you. Let's just continue and help these people while we can.
Right.
Yeah. Arlen, what do you see? What do you think our next step is?
I think we need to get to. Is there an entrance to the pyramid from where we are, or do we have to go through the water?
You're assuming that you have to go through the water. One thing I will point out is you guys are a bit farther off, so they don't see you.
Oh, okay.
But there appears to be. Allow me to pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 or so figures patrolling around the area. And so yes, you see these 8 or so figures patrolling the water around, not in the water, but like the land around, and appear to be keeping watch as you all are around the area.
How far apart do they appear to be from each other?
They appear to be at least usually about 20 feet.
So if we're gonna go in
yeah.
sneakily, I have
Right.
passed without trace.
Oh, good.
So that's, I mean, I'm very sneaky. I think most of us are pretty sneaky, but I think that it would definitely be, and that's up to an hour. We could do that.
Yeah, I have that as well, just in case you need to save that. It takes me key points, but I can pass.
No, I want you to have your key points. This is a spell slot that I'm not going to use a whole bunch of. So it's one of those. I keep a spell slot just for this, just for an occasion like this.
Unless Aiden wants to let us stack pass without trace.
No, that's my answer.
What?
Plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. Yeah. Barely 30.
Minimum of 30. All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cast Pass Without Trace, and you're gonna try to sneak by.
Yes, I will. So as we are preparing to I go into pass without trace goes as we start our progress. So within the hour we have it.
Okay. So everyone make me stealth checks. Oh no! Oh no! Arloop got a nat 1.
But it's plus 10.
It is plus 10, plus 1, so 12. And this will be
35.
This will be a group check, so we will be
Even with disadvantage, I get
to
29.
35, 29,
37.
37, Alaxtor,
28.
All right, that should be enough.
divided by 5. That's still 28. Yeah, you guys are sneaking by. Arlu's being a little loud, but you guys are managing to keep him quiet as well.
We shove him underwater so he quits jingling.
I know this was within the spell itself, or the name of the spell, but we cannot be tracked except for by magical means.
Oh,
leave
Arlu,
no-
that Windchime collection was going to come back and bite us.
All right.
So no
You-
tracks or other traces of his passage. So we've left nothing behind except if they were using magic.
Nothing. We leave nothing behind but a smell.
All right. So place yourselves down here
Oh,
as you're sneaking past these guys.
Yeah.
Let's see, I think the closest ones of these guys are like 15 feet at the closest. put Arlube out there. Did you guys? They don't. I don't think they appear to. I don't think it's even possible for them to see you. Oh, I did roll high, but I think that's still gonna not detect you guys. No, they're not. So yeah, they appear to be. You appear to be sneaking past those guys. So just keep on moving.
No, we're moving toward the pyramid, Yodelay. Correct?
I think
That's
so.
the
Trying to fight them.
I just imagine like Yodelay standing. It has a shadow standing behind them menacingly for a second.
No, back here. No, come back here.
And as you guys approach the water, maybe perception check.
I don't see anything.
18.
18.
Oh,
Well,
for Relaxador and Yodelay also.
What was the highest?
18.
18. The water.
Oh no, that was your still.
The water appears to be very much darker than it was in the material plane. You can't tell if that's because of the if it's because of a different plane and this is where it's directly affecting, or if it's just been that much time since you last did it. It appears to be darker and a bit murkier than it originally was.
Is there a check that I can do to try to figure out why?
Maybe an Arcana check.
Arcana. I don't know magic. Natural one.
Okay. Anyone else want to do that check?
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
question. Since I did do that kind of check when we were at the lagoon to begin with.
I'd say you could have advantage.
Okay. Because if I remember correctly, that's how we knew we needed to come here.
Yeah.
Guidance myself with this. Ooh. 2 good
Good.
rolls.
Good.
I'm gonna move my echo all the way up to the thing and see what's in there.
Okay.
Aiden, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There's
Good
you can tell there's something living in this water that is corrupting it and turning it this color and stopping it from having its healing properties. And
It's the same necrotic kind of draining of life energy that was seeping into the lagoon.
kind of. It's more of a psychic energy. Now that you're here, you thought it was more necrotic when you were back on the material plane, but now it's more of a psychic abjuration energy.
Something more of that matches more of like the astral sea type energy, not
Yes.
necessarily the Feywild.
Yeah.
What's the? Sorry.
Go ahead.
What's the light here?
Once again, it is still bright because of the sun. Once again, bearing down on you. And I think Yodel is the only one wearing heavy armor, correct?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna. As you're looking down, what's your dark vision? Oh, you have blind sight. That's right. Blind sight is 60 feet, right?
Oh no, I have blind sight. Whenever I'm looking through my my echo is just normal vision.
Oh, okay. And your echo doesn't have dark vision, does it?
Nope.
This hole appears to be dark, and you can't really see down into it.
Question.
Yeah.
Have I still got 2 levels of exhaustion?
Yep.
Oh gosh. Okay. So okay. I'll have to remember that. Those rolls then I should have been at disadvantage, but I will remember from here on out.
That's fine. And you have half movement, I believe.
Correct.
I believe you only get rid of those if you take a long rest, or
Correct.
at least one
Or
Too long rest.
or greater
Correct.
restoration.
or greater restoration, which I don't think Arlube or Laxtor have right now.
No.
I'm
and
only a 5th level caster.
Yodelay, I'm gonna have you make me a con save by this point, as your armor is very hot.
Jump in the water.
You are really lucky there, good sir. You got the bare minimum. So you appear to save as your armor's very hot, but you appear to resist whatever exhaustion you would get from it. What would you guys like to do?
So does there seem to be any other entrance to the pyramid besides the one at the top, the hole at the top?
So I would say this would take a while of searching if you wanted to do that.
I just immediate, not in depth
like
search.
immediately?
Yeah,
No.
do I see one?
No,
Yeah,
you
okay.
don't.
Then let's head on up to the top of the pyramid.
Okay.
As we're heading up, I'm going to share the information with the group that the thing living in the water that's corrupting it has kind of the similar properties to the chirping monsters from the astral sea, the abominations, aberration type creatures.
Then for God's sake, don't touch the water.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
kind of
so
have
how are
to.
we gonna get
you guys-
across?
Yeah, you guys have to go through the water.
No, just teleport with your echo like me. Bloop.
Okay, Yodelite.
So who is the who's going to be our Guinea
I
pig
I
to get in the water?
no.
I will.
I pop my wings, and I will ferry us across the water so
Oh.
none of us have to touch.
Oh, there we go.
Right, so you all managed to get across.
See, if we could do it just on the very edges, then I could probably still be stealthy. Okay, we're good.
All right. Let's head on up.
All right. So you all managed to make it up the pyramid.
Okay,
Walk up the walls.
I can
Yeah.
do that. I can climb.
Let's say with time, you guys don't really need the checks to climb up these steep inclinations.
How
and
long
now,
has passed to get up to this point?
I'd probably say about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So we're not talking about close to an hour.
Oh,
Okay.
using my wings to fly people up. Would that help speed us up?
Oh yeah, so I'd still say about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Still, because
Either way.
flying back, flying forward, all that sort of stuff, and other people-
I get Arlube, and I get Arlen, because Yuri's got a climb speed. Yodelay's teleporting, because I only have a minute of it. So
Okay.
I'm just like, I can't get you all. You'll have to climb, Yuri.
I've got this. Let's go.
Does anybody have 120 feet of dark vision?
I believe 90.
Yeah.
I have 90 feet.
90
I
feet?
have. Yes, I have devil sight.
Oh, 120 feet. Okay. So, Yuri, you can't quite see all the way down, but you can tell it at least goes 90 feet. Arlen, at the very bottom, you see murky, the most disgusting looking water that you have seen in this area down there, and it is almost impossible for you to see through at this point. But you definitely do see it about 110 feet down there.
Is it a straight drop hole or is there stairs?
It is a straight drop.
Okay, well, I've got 150 feet worth of rope.
Got
kittens
and all that from the gear that was bought.
Yeah. So we can climb down. What, with your sight, where do you think would be the best place to kind of land? If it's murky water, is there a good place to land down there?
Yeah, do I see anything else besides just the water? Is there any other kind of landing that we can get to? It's straight to the water.
Just straight to the water.
Well, I can go down along the inside of the pyramid and with one of the pitons, like make a little zip line for you so you don't have to fall straight down.
We wouldn't be falling straight down. We'd be climbing down via rope.
Yeah.
But how far does your echo? Like, is it 1,000 feet, or how far is your?
1,000 feet. I can go
1,000 feet.
anywhere.
Okay.
But I also got spider climb slippers so I can walk down the wall.
Yeah. Okay, so is there a
How deep? I mean, he can't. He doesn't know. Okay.
I'm worried about what that murky water will do.
Well, the other thing is, how deep is that murky water?
I mean, that's true.
I think we're gonna have to go into the water, without
The
a doubt.
black water, keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Keep on
So I think you see Yuri lightly tap a piton into there, so as to not make a bunch of noise. But starts tying together his 150 feet of rope.
Give me
And
give me a
as
stealth
you're-
check. As you're doing that.
As that is going on, Aiden, I would like to ritually cast Walk on Water.
So there you go.
So when
that-
we get down there, we can be on top of the water because we don't know how deep it is. And if we have to fight something, I don't want to have to be treading water while we fight something.
Alaxtor, is there a verbal component to that?
It is verbal, semantic, and material.
Okay. Make me, I know you're ritually casting it, so make me another stealth check. Remember, you still get your plus 10. So what do you get for yours, Yuri?
only 30.
Only 30.
I'm super stealthy. This is what I do. So that is a low number to me.
26.
26? Yeah, so you guys are fine as you're doing that.
It's almost like we were designed to be a stealth party, and
Yeah.
we've never had a chance to be a stealth party, Aiden.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for saying that, Claire.
It's almost like I'm giving you the chance to be a stealth party.
yes.
So yes, with my like trying my very best to have an anchor up here.
You're timing your tinking with my ritual casting so that it blends in.
It
Exactly.
just sounds like background noise.
Yeah.
Baka baka, ding ding ding, baka baka, ding, like the sounds of the animals around. Have we seen any animals around here?
So the weird thing is that not around here. You did see a few wild monstrosities around the area previously you were at before you got teleported, which I will point out your little friend is nowhere to be seen right now.
Yeah.
You have no idea where he went, but you can assume he's somewhere around here. So yeah.
Janice, get back! I'm trying to hammer here. Put her back on my shoulder because she's still there somehow.
Yeah.
She's not dead.
She's in your
okay.
she's been in your little backpack.
Yeah,
That's how she
And,
survives everything.
this is true. Okay, so let's say that I've got the piton in, I've got the anchor,
Yeah,
I've got
you
the rope ties
you got the
together.
rope down there.
Okay, so I will be the first to. Okay, I'm kind of worried. Like, we don't see anyone around? So if I go down first and take the 30 feet of pass without trace, is that going to affect them up top?
We can all start climbing down the rope with
Yeah,
you.
you guys can all
Yeah.
start climbing down together.
Okay, so if
And then
I'll do it within 30 feet. Anything that could see us coming down, we would still have pass without trace.
Right.
And,
I'm trying to think.
and
of,
then in Yodelay's head, once he gets about 30 feet from the water, you should switch places with your echo to the top of the water and see what you can see into the depths.
there you go, smart.
Achoo! Switch.
But now he has the 60 foot of blind sense into the water.
Yeah, so you all make it down there.
Okay.
Do you guys stop on the rope or do you plunge in the water?
Well, we've been on top of the water. Wouldn't
We
we?
are standing on the water because of my water walk.
Yes. And as you make your thing, let me switch the layers.
Oh, gone.
Yodelay gets to see it first. How deep is the water?
The water is 60 feet deep.
Okay.
So what do you see, Yodelay?
Yodelay, place yourself where you would be.
A bunch of wetness.
And I'm
Whatever.
going to ask the Arlen question. What is the darkness like down here? Is there just that stream of light from outside from the hole?
Yes. So I would
Is
say
there any other lights?
there's some dim light
Okay.
Oh, good.
from the hole.
Okay. But how far out does that go? Like into darkness? Or is there any like torches lit? Is there anything like that?
Other than that, I'm gonna say
Just
the dim
dark.
light basically gets the whole area enough to where you can see and like attack, but to make perception checks, it's still gonna be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Now we all have dark vision, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just starting to set the scene. Okay. What do we? What does?
You sense right about here, over here appears to be some sort of tentacle creature. And right here, you also sense one. Where I'm pointing the arrow, right here and about right here.
Oh, okay.
How big are said tentacly creatures?
One right over here.
About large. And as you touch the water, even just standing on it, you hear a voice inside your head, a very familiar voice that you recognize as the one that was talking to you through the Yuan Ti not too long ago. It says, so you finally made it. Congrats. You have brought me what I wanted. Now if you will just lay it gently in the water, that would be quite pleasant of you.
Yodelay, I think they're talking about you. Just go ahead and lay down.
Are we supposed to put something in the water? I mean, I haven't gone to the bathroom since breakfast, so I mean, if everybody will turn around. That's all you get from us! Our waste.
Aiden, I think I instinctively reach into my pack and just double checking what's in there.
Open face.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, Laxdor.
This is the one that I fail. The one that needs to happen.
Super wisdomy.
Oh, another
Got it.
25.
Got it.
I just had to say that before it, because every other one I failed.
You see
Be ashamed of the silvery barbs yourself.
you see the tablet as you're actually looking appears to be by some psychic means slipping out of your pouch.
Oh.
And you appear
Nope.
to grab it before it does. And you hear the voice say again, "Fine then. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way." And that's where we're gonna end it.
No.